Hey Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. I just sat down with my deck because the energy around your love situation has been absolutely electric lately, and I needed to see what the cards wanted to share with you today. And honestly, what came through is something I was not expecting at all. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, because what I am about to share with you is going to make so much sense when you hear it. Before we dive into the reading, I just want to say thank you for being here. Your energy and your presence in this community means everything. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. I love hearing your stories and your experiences because it helps me understand the collective energy better. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. We are all about authentic guidance and real insights here, no fluff, just honest tarot readings. So let me tell you what happened when I asked the cards about your love life, Scorpio. The question I posed was specifically about someone who has been on your mind, someone whose energy you have been feeling, and whether there is something significant about to unfold. And the cards absolutely delivered. The first card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. And I have to tell you, when this card appears in a love reading, it is never a coincidence. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, about destiny, about things coming full circle in ways we could never have orchestrated ourselves. And what I am seeing here for you, Scorpio, is that someone in your life, someone who maybe started off as just an acquaintance or a friend, or perhaps someone you had a brief connection with in the past, their feelings have completely shifted. This is not someone who planned to fall for you. This is not someone who woke up one day and decided they were going to pursue you romantically. No, this is someone who got caught completely off guard by their own emotions. Think about the Wheel of Fortune for a moment. It is this cosmic force that turns and turns, and we cannot control when it stops or where it lands. That is exactly what happened with this person. They were going about their life, maybe even trying to focus on other things, other people, other priorities, and then something shifted. The wheel turned. And suddenly they found themselves thinking about you constantly. They found themselves wanting to talk to you, wanting to be near you, wanting to know more about you. And the fascinating thing about this energy is that it caught them completely by surprise. They were not looking for love. They were not trying to fall for anyone. But you, Scorpio, you have this magnetic quality that is impossible to ignore once someone really sees you. What I am picking up from the Wheel of Fortune is that this shift happened recently. Maybe in the last few weeks or the last couple of months, there was a specific moment or a specific interaction where everything changed for them. Maybe it was something you said, or the way you handled a situation, or just a moment where they saw a different side of you. And in that moment, the wheel turned. Their perspective completely transformed. And now they are dealing with feelings they did not plan for and honestly did not expect. The beautiful thing about the Wheel of Fortune in this context is that it represents divine timing. This is not random. This is not just some passing crush. This is something that is meant to unfold. The universe has been orchestrating this behind the scenes, setting things up, creating the circumstances for this connection to deepen. And you might have sensed this, Scorpio. You might have felt that there is something different in the air lately, something that feels significant even if you cannot quite put your finger on it. Trust that feeling because it is real. Now, the second card that came through is Temperance, and this is where things get really interesting. Temperance is the card of balance, of patience, of careful mixing and blending. And what this is telling me is that this person is going through an internal process right now. They are trying to make sense of these unexpected feelings. They are trying to balance what they feel with what they think is logical or practical. They might be asking themselves questions like, is this real? Is this just infatuation? What should I do about this? Is this the right time? Temperance shows someone who is being very thoughtful and deliberate. This person is not rushing in. They are not going to just blurt out their feelings without thinking it through. They are taking their time to understand what they are experiencing and to figure out the best way to approach the situation. And honestly, Scorpio, this is actually a good sign because it shows that they are taking this seriously. They are not treating their feelings for you as something casual or temporary. They are recognizing that this is significant and they want to handle it the right way. What I love about Temperance in this position is that it indicates emotional maturity. This person knows that love is not just about intense feelings and grand gestures. It is about finding the right balance, about blending two lives together in a way that honors both people. They are thinking about compatibility, about whether you two could actually build something real together. And the fact that they are taking this time to reflect and to find their equilibrium shows that they see real potential here. Temperance also suggests that this person might be healing from something. Maybe they have been hurt in the past. Maybe they have been through relationships that did not work out, and now they are being more careful. They are not going to repeat old patterns. They are approaching their feelings for you with a sense of wisdom and patience that comes from experience. And this means that when they do make their move, when they do express their feelings, it is going to be genuine and it is going to be thought through. I am also getting from Temperance that there might be some external factors they are considering. Maybe there is distance involved, or timing issues, or life circumstances that need to be balanced. But here is the thing. The presence of Temperance tells me they are willing to work through those factors. They are willing to find a way to make this work because what they feel for you is worth the effort. They are in the process of creating that balance, of finding that path forward. The third card is the Nine of Wands. And okay, this is where the story deepens, because the Nine of Wands is the card of resilience, of perseverance, of someone who has been through battles but is still standing. And in the context of this reading, it is telling me that this person has walls up. They have defenses. They have learned to protect their heart because they have been hurt before. And yet, despite all of that, despite their best efforts to guard themselves, they fell for you anyway. Do you see how powerful that is, Scorpio? This is someone who was probably telling themselves they were not going to get emotionally involved with anyone. They were going to keep things casual, keep things surface level, protect themselves from potential pain. They built these walls specifically to prevent this kind of thing from happening. And then you came along and somehow, without even trying, you got past all of those defenses. You reached something in them that they thought they had locked away. The Nine of Wands shows someone who is battle-worn but not defeated. They are cautious, but they are also brave. And the courage it takes for someone like this to acknowledge their feelings, to admit that they have fallen for you despite their best efforts not to, that is huge. This person is fighting an internal battle right now between their desire to protect themselves and their genuine feelings for you. And from what the cards are showing me, their feelings are winning. What I find really touching about the Nine of Wands in this position is that it reveals just how unexpected this was for them. They had their guard up for a reason. They were not looking to let anyone in. And yet here they are, dealing with feelings they cannot ignore and cannot dismiss. You have affected them in a way that no one else has been able to in a long time. You made them feel something real, something worth the risk of lowering those walls. The Nine of Wands also suggests that this person might be nervous about making a move. They are worried about being vulnerable, about putting themselves out there, and potentially getting hurt. But here's what you need to understand, Scorpio. Their feelings for you are strong enough that they are willing to take that risk. They are gathering their courage. They are preparing themselves. And when they do reach out or make their intentions known, it is going to mean something profound because you will know it was not easy for them, that they had to overcome real fear to get to that point. Now we move to the Knight of Swords, and the energy just completely shifts. The Knight of Swords is fast, it is direct, it is action-oriented, and what this card is telling me is that something is about to happen quickly. All of this internal processing, all of this careful consideration and gathering of courage, it is about to result in action. This person is going to make a move. They are going to communicate something to you. And when they do, it is going to be direct and clear. The Knight of Swords does not beat around the bush. This is not someone who is going to hint at their feelings or try to test the waters with vague statements. When this person decides to express what they have been feeling, they are going to be honest and straightforward about it. They are going to cut through all the ambiguity and just tell you the truth. And I have a feeling that this is going to happen sooner than you might expect. What I am picking up from the Knight of Swords is that there might be a sudden shift in communication. Maybe you have been noticing that this person has been a bit quiet lately, a bit distant, or maybe they have been acting differently around you. That is because they have been processing everything internally. But that is about to change. The Knight of Swords represents a breakthrough, a decision point, where they stop overthinking and just go for it. This could manifest in different ways. It might be a direct conversation where they tell you how they feel. It might be a message or a call that comes out of the blue. It might be them suddenly showing up in your life more frequently, making it obvious through their actions that something has changed. Whatever form it takes, it is going to be clear and it is going to be decisive. There will be no confusion about their intentions. The Knight of Swords also brings intellectual energy. This person is going to express themselves in a way that shows they have really thought about this. They might tell you specific things they admire about you, specific moments that made them realize their feelings, specific reasons why they think you two could be good together. This is not just going to be about emotion. It is going to be backed up with real observations and genuine appreciation for who you are. I want you to be prepared for this, Scorpio, because based on the energy of the Knight of Swords, this could happen very suddenly. You might wake up one day this week or next week and receive that message or have that conversation. The universe is pushing this forward. The timing is aligning, and all of that internal work that this person has been doing, all of that processing and balancing and courage gathering, it is about to result in action. The fifth card is the Four of Pentacles. And this is such an interesting addition to this reading because the Four of Pentacles is about holding on, about security, about not wanting to lose something valuable. And in this context, it is showing me that once this person expresses their feelings, once they make their move, they are going to want to hold on to this connection. They are going to want to build something stable and secure with you. The Four of Pentacles can sometimes get a negative interpretation about being too controlling or possessive. But in a love reading like this, it is actually showing someone who values what they have and wants to protect it. This person is not interested in casual dating or surface-level connections. Once they commit to this, once they express their feelings and you reciprocate, they are going to be all in. They are going to want to establish something real and lasting. What I am seeing with the Four of Pentacles is that this person views you as something precious, something worth holding on to. They are not taking their feelings lightly, and they are not going to take your connection lightly either. If this develops into a relationship, they are going to be someone who shows up consistently, who makes an effort, who prioritizes building something solid with you. They understand that real love requires commitment and stability, not just exciting moments and intense feelings. The Four of Pentacles also suggests that this person might have financial stability or career success. They have built something for themselves, and they are at a point in their life where they are ready to share that with someone. They are not looking for someone to complete them or to fix their problems. They have their life together, and they are looking for a genuine partner to walk through life with. And they see that potential in you, Scorpio. There is also an element here of this person being protective. Once they are in, they are going to be protective of you and protective of the relationship. This is someone who does not give their heart easily, as we saw with the Nine of Wands, but when they do, they are loyal and committed. They will want to create a sense of security for both of you, to build a foundation that feels stable and trustworthy. The final card, the sixth card in this reading, is the Five of Pentacles, and I know this might seem like a concerning card to end on, but hear me out, because the message here is actually really important and ultimately hopeful. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold, about hardship, about times when we feel like we are on the outside looking in. And what this card is telling me is that this person has felt that way before, especially in love. They have felt rejected or overlooked or not chosen. They have experienced the pain of vulnerability not being met with acceptance. And that is precisely why this connection with you is so significant to them. You represent the warmth they have been seeking. You represent acceptance and genuine connection. The Five of Pentacles shows someone who has been walking through the storm, and you are the light in the window, the promise of warmth and belonging. They fell for you without expecting it, because you showed them something they thought might not exist for them, a real connection with someone who sees them and appreciates them for who they really are. The beautiful thing about the Five of Pentacles in this position is that it is pointing toward healing. This person is ready to come in from the cold. They are ready to stop protecting themselves from potential pain and to take a chance on real love. And you, Scorpio, you are the catalyst for that shift. Your energy, your authenticity, your way of being in the world, it has shown them that taking a risk on love might actually be worth it. The Five of Pentacles also suggests that this person values genuine connection over superficial attraction. They have learned through their difficult experiences that what matters is finding someone who is there through the hard times, not just the easy ones. Someone who offers real warmth and real acceptance. And they sense that quality in you. They sense that you are someone who understands depth, who appreciates authenticity, who would not abandon someone when things get challenging. So here's what I am seeing for you, Scorpio, when I put all of these cards together. There is someone in your energy who fell for you completely unexpectedly. The Wheel of Fortune turned, and they found themselves with feelings they did not plan for and could not control. They have been processing these feelings carefully, trying to find the right balance and the right approach, as shown by Temperance. Despite their protective walls and their past hurts represented by the Nine of Wands, their feelings for you broke through all of that. And now the Knight of Swords is showing that they are about to take action, to communicate, to make their intentions clear. The Four of Pentacles tells us that they are looking for something real and stable, something worth holding on to. And the Five of Pentacles reveals that you represent healing and hope for them, a genuine connection that they have been searching for. Something is absolutely about to happen in your love life, Scorpio. This person is gathering their courage and they are preparing to be honest with you about their feelings. And when that moment comes, I want you to trust your intuition. You are going to know whether this is something you want to explore or not. But based on the energy of these cards, this is a person who has genuine feelings, who is willing to be vulnerable, and who sees real potential for something meaningful with you. The timing feels imminent. With the Knight of Swords in this reading, I would not be surprised if something happens within the next couple of weeks. Pay attention to your communication channels. Pay attention to any shifts in how this person interacts with you. And most importantly, stay open to the possibility that someone might be about to share something significant with you. I am really excited for you, Scorpio, because this reading has such beautiful energy of unexpected love, of someone who fell for you in the most genuine way, not because they were trying to or because they thought you fit some ideal, but because of who you authentically are. That is the best kind of love, the kind that sneaks up on you and changes everything. So, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Do you have someone in mind when you hear this reading? Have you been sensing a shift in someone's energy toward you? I would love to hear your thoughts and your experiences. And remember, Scorpio, you are worthy of someone who sees you clearly and falls for the real you, walls down and heart open. That is exactly what is coming your way. Thank you so much for being here today. Sending you all the love and light. I will see you in the next reading.